Hello everyone, I'm Major Jip, and today I'm going to be taking a quick look at this Paidu, what they call a turntable watch. Now, just like the other watches I've taken a look at, this comes direct from China. I bought it on eBay for all of $5, which, I mean, what do you really expect for $5? As you could probably already tell, you have the seconds right here. You have the minutes here and the hours here. And I like a unique watch. So that's what sort of drew me to this. It has a couple of issues, a couple of things that make me really not care for it. For starters, let me try and get a good image of this. As you could probably see, this area here isn't lined up with all three numbers. It should go out from here to the middle, but instead it's only up to there. So the seconds just sort of gets cut off there. The minutes isn't really a big issue because it's actually in the window, and the hours are about what I'd expect, though I'd prefer to not have the half-hour increments, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, so on and so forth. I'd rather have just 6 to 7 to 8, and then just show blank space when it's somewhere in the middle, but that's just me. I mean, what do you expect, I suppose? As you can see, it does have sort of like green dots around here to show every hour, which would make a whole lot more sense if this was an analog watch. Well, yeah, I suppose it is an analog watch, but it doesn't really have hands on it. So, I mean, don't necessarily understand that. It also has a mirrored finish on the face, which is makes it kind of useless outside because you're always getting shined in the eyes from the sun. That's not exactly brilliant. Also, the strap is very thin. I don't know if this is supposed to be a woman's watch. I mean, it was sold on eBay as a unisex, and well, and another thing, I have issues with this. This is another reason I think it was supposed to be a woman's watch. I didn't resize this at all. And wearing it, it's tight on my arm. So that sort of makes me believe it's more meant to be a woman's watch. Which, I mean, if it is, fair enough. Wasn't marked as that by the seller, but it is what it is. As you can see, it's actually pretty nicely marked, if you can see that. Yeah, it actually have their engraved logo, or name, Paidu, and nothing on the clock face. And see if this comes into play. The how these clips are held into here doesn't seem very strong. I've had it pop out a couple of times on me. And of course now it's going to make a liar out of me. Oh well. Anyway, as you can see on the back, it has Paidu, a model number, which I guess means this thing is also known as a 58855. Stainless steel and Japan movement. That's what I'm curious about. So I am going to take this. By the way, if you look underneath this glass, you could sort of see there are marks under the glass. You see that right there? That is a mark that's under the glass. And you can't clean it off, obviously, because it's under the glass. So let's take the... There we go. Keep the pins to the side. I'm curious what it actually looks like inside of here. He's gonna find the mark, which would be right there, it looks like. So. Actually, it looks like well, it's kind of a surprisingly decent looking little unit. And it has a Soki battery in it. That is actually kind of funny. There's no markings on the movement at all. From what I can see, actually, there are. Oh man, I gotta get the macro lens for this. You know, it's actually pretty neat because if you zoom in close enough, you can actually see the minute numbers moving. With every second that ticks away. Right, just thought that was interesting. Anyway, let's see what the movement itself is like. Okay, so for starters, you see our genuine Soxy. I thought that was an N. Soxy battery. SR626SW silver cell. On the bottom, I can see Singapore, UASH, PC213, SLL, a circle with a smaller circle on it, and no jewels. Fair enough, considering it's a quartz motor. But, yeah, if anyone has any information in regards to who made this motor, or, you know, where it came from, I'm assuming Singapore, which certainly is not Japan. So, that part of the back kind of lied. But, it actually doesn't seem like it'd be too difficult to replace the battery, because the battery just, let's see if I can get it up in here without destroying my camera, or tapping the lens. No, I can't. Yeah, battery just pops out. So, I mean, if you did have this watch long enough for the battery to not be destroyed, or for the battery to run out of power, there's actually more writing underneath there. Oh, I can't read that. I can't read that. It's a plus up. Okay, that's just saying that the positive side of the battery sticks up. Fair enough. So, yeah, if you're curious, if you've seen these online, and were curious how they work, the motor itself doesn't seem to be a problem. It's more just the layout of, you know, that whole thing. So, if you like the video, feel free to, I don't know, like the video, or subscribe, or whatever. I'm planning on looking at more Chinese watches as they come, because I've ordered quite a few, and I'm planning on keep ordering them, because they're quite interesting. Anyway, thank you for watching, This is Major Jip, signing out.